Hey guys, Project Reaper here, bringing you another task force operation with commentary. Looks like we did not do very well on this op, so let's jump into it and find out what went wrong. We did move up a tier to the operation called Upper Lip, so it is a bit harder than the Operation Hacksaw that we traditionally are able to complete without a problem. But everybody's got either max troops or close to max troops as of recently, so we decided to crank it up a level and see how we do. And unfortunately, this was a fairly painful test run. So, looks like we've got T-Chan using medic tank for this, which I'm not really sure why he picked medic tank. There's a lot of single target here, here, but he might be able to get a straight shot on the core. These probably, if he can position himself right around where my mouse pointer is right now, right around here, this is bad. Just drop a smoke, you're gonna die. I know you can't hear me, guys. I figure if you're in a similar situation and I throw out that tidbit, you'll know what to do because I said that. If he put a smoke just edging right here, he could have protected those tanks. This boom's gonna shoot at you. Oh, smart shock. And then after he kills that, I think he's gonna move back over here, hopefully. What is he doing? Flare back over here so that these don't shoot you. The boom's gonna shoot you. Ah, nice. He got out of there just in time. That boom looked at him, but didn't quite. Alright, it looks like he's got a clear shot on this. That tank's an idiot. So we'll just watch and, ooh, 30 seconds. It looks like he has the damage. I think he will succeed on this attack. Speed it up to 4 times. Pew, 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 pew. Yes, success. Good job, T-Chan. I know if you're watching, I criticize a little bit, but honestly, you probably did better than most of the people, including myself, because my attack was really bad. Alright, Elvis here on the map called Legion, sending in heavy Zuka. Zoom in a bit and see what they're doing. So he has shocked the single target as well as one rocket launcher and that shock launcher so that he can make progress, because that shock launcher, as you can see right there, it shocks his troops and slows down progress. He's also used his artillery shells to take out this doom cannon in the back, which would be single-shotting his heavies had he not done that, as well as dropping some critters right here to get some free gunboat energy. And he couldn't do it over here. These rockets would kill those critters, so there's no point in that. I'm just going to speed this up. It looks like he's got a pretty solid strategy right here. That boom can't... Ooh, where'd my cursor go? This boom can't even see him. So the only thing that's doing any actual damage to his front line is this cannon right here. But all his heavies are, all his Zukas were out of danger, and they're what deal the damage. So he was all set, and that was a glorious attack. Jump right into the next one. This is the map Distortion. It's evil. And I'll kind of get into why while we're watching this attack. So Frankie here is using Tank Medic. The biggest issue that we ran into with this map is you can see there's a ton of single target. All these sniper rifle towers, all these cannons, these boom cannons, these boom cannons, these sniper towers, these boom cannons, those boom cannons, even more sniper towers. No matter what direction you go at this base from, it's going to do well against your single target army. Against an army of high health, high attack damage, but limited numbers army, which is exactly what a tank medic army is. You don't have nearly the number of troops. You can only hold 3 tanks per boat compared to 5 heavies per boat or up to 25 riflemen per boat. You just don't have the numbers. But these tanks excel against splash damage, like these clusters of mortars that you see all over the map. These rocket launchers are probably the biggest splash damage dealers, and then the shock launchers don't play around either, but really it's the rockets here, 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 plus these mortar clusters, flamethrowers, to and fro. There was actually some machine guns up here. These were machine guns. No matter what composition you seem to want to use on this map, it's gonna get demolished. So what Frankie here was doing was he was basically trying to get in and do as much damage as possible on his attack so that the next attacker could follow up and complete it. And spoiler alert, I failed to complete it. The map's really hard. There's still a ton of single targets, and unfortunately it just didn't work out for us, but we'll get to that in just a second. Fortunately, he's down to 3 tanks, so it's just a matter of time. The only thing shooting at him are the rockets, but the shock launchers are stopping progression, so he's not really dealing any damage in this last 30 seconds. Yeah, he's actually, because there's 2 of them, he's not even able to hit these at all. Sad. Alright. Not his fault though, just a really rough base. So let's jump right into Bigfoot's success with Tank Medic. So it looks like what we typically do here, you got 8 boats. We have 5 boats with tanks, 3 each. So you're going to have 15 tanks. And if you max the capacity of your landing crafts here, then you can hold 5 medics to a boat, and there's 3 boats with medics, so you're actually got 15 tanks, 15 medics, and that's the typical composition you want. If you're max level like we are, you only need to max 3 of your boats, and then the other 5 can be a level under that. I can't remember what level, how they work. I think it's level 20 to hold max tanks and level 21 to hold max medics. So we got a flank here. It is going a little slow because tanks do move very slow. I'm just going to speed it up a little bit, and we'll just kind of watch his progression through this map. This is all pretty cut and dried. Although it is a bit scary to do a flank like this where you have to go start way over here and go all the way around the entire map. When you're using tanks, they're really slow, so if you can deal enough damage in time is always a question. But it was a perfect attack, and I really honestly have no right criticizing anyone because of what you're about to see here. It's pathetic. But my thought process going into this was I need to get rid of these shocks. I need to come in from the side that's already been damaged, and I need to hit that core with Zookas while these rockets are focused on heavies. So I probably didn't need this many medics. There's actually not that many rockets that it will be shooting at my medics. It probably would have been better to have more heavies. If these 3 boats had been more heavies, I might have actually been able to do something about this, but what it comes down to is these heavies are high health, and so they are weak to single target buildings. And as I mentioned just a little earlier, all these single target buildings, oh, and that rocket blast that's just devastating me right now and just killing all my... Yeah, so I'm down to 4 heavies at this point without having dealt like any damage at all. I just had really bad control. I had medics I didn't really need, and I lost too much of my army to deal any real damage here. I only actually killed 8 buildings, which is pathetic. Luckily, my task force, you know, we understand that everybody makes mistakes, and they forgave me for this tragic, pathetic attempt at an attack. I don't remember, guys. Maybe I was drunk. I don't think so, but I'd like to say that I have that excuse. I don't really know. But why aren't you zooming out? Anyway, that was this week's operation. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe. I also have a whole series of Boom Beach NPCs at max level and how to beat them with different compositions. I've got how to beat them with tank medic, how to beat them with tank grenadiers, how to beat them with heavy Zookas, and soon I'll be bringing some more of those, what's called the big boy strategy, which is Scorchers and Grenadiers, and I'm pretty excited to try that out. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Scorchers and Grenadiers. It's actually Heavies and Grenadiers. That's what they call the big boy strategy, and I'll be bringing you some of those and some more. I don't think I'll do Rika, the Rifle Zooka. There's just, you lose too many troops using that particular composition on NPCs. There might be an NPC base here or there that you can get by doing it, but now I'm off topic, so I'm sorry. The other thing is I will be doing some warrior attacks against NPCs as well, so you can find that in the Boom Beach NPC Zero Casualty guides. Yeah, that's it for the day, so thanks again for watching. Feel free to hit like, let your friends know if they play Boom Beach that I'm here and happy to help or answer any questions if you guys have any. And yeah, you guys have a good day.